Sam.
Cam.
Salmon Cam.
Yo, 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 yibbity yo. Yibbity yo. Okay. Let's embark from here. You good,
Yes.
Cam?
Yes, I am. Let's get the last treasure sphere, and we will go and then we'll go to the eclipse and do the bosses there.
Nice.
So, I was gonna say, oh, there's a pink crystal.
Yeah, I saw that. And there's one of them in front of me, too.
Yep.
Let's see.
Just boost ahead. Just don't spend too long crushing asteroids. So, I was gonna say, I was talking to my friend, and I was saying, actually, not friend isn't the right word. I don't really know them. They're more like acquaintance. But I was saying that that there was like the Flash. The Flash's writing in Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, feels untouched from.
Yes.
What?
One of my big problems with Justice League that supposedly was fixed in, like, it's actually one of the big things about Justice League that was interesting is that supposedly especially in the beginning of the movie, like in the first 2 hours, they spend a lot more time developing characters like Flash and Cyborg.
Yeah. So Flash has a whole story arc now, and it's fine. That's not my problem. My problem is there are parts that, you know, were from the original cut that is like, okay, this is definitely Joss Whedon's thing. So, and I was telling my friend this, and they were like, well, that's fine. Isn't Flash supposed to be a Joker? And it's like, that's not the issue. I don't have a problem with Flash being a jokester. I don't have a problem with characters making jokes. I'm a Marvel fan. The problem is they were specifically Whedon-esque. And what I mean is stuff like, Cyborg says, get back in the tunnel. And Flash goes, right, tunnel, aliens, demons, sword lady, that tunnel. And then he finally moves and goes back. And it's literally cringy. It's like, this is annoying. And what's it called? I'm like, this is definitely Joss Whedon's doing. And when you compare it to the Flash scenes that are completely new, it doesn't even feel like the same character. Even though they both get the idea across of him being like a loser nerd, one of them has him being actually awkward. One of his types of scenes, rather. And then the other type of scenes has him doing Whedon dialogue, and it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Especially since his actor doesn't sell that. Okay, more of a minor issue, but I don't like his actor. I don't think he looks like Flash or acts like Flash or looks good in the costume. That's something that I can get past. Not every superhero casting is going to be perfect, so I don't really focus on that. But just like it sucked. Let's do this 4-star enemy.
Okay.
And ooh, pink crystal on the left. Get that first.
Oh.
So yeah, that's one of my major issues. The other major issue is I have no problem with the idea of a 4-hour movie. I have no idea with the problem with a movie that wanted information or was split into parts. I don't mind making a movie long because you want to make sure every character is developed, which they did succeed in doing.
Yeah.
My problem is, even with all that, you could have easily cut like an hour of the movie. It's not, oh, too much stuff happened. There are literally camera shots that just go on too long.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing Aaron was telling me about. He hasn't seen the movie either, but he was watching the Half in the Bag review. And there's like a bazillion slow-mo shots.
Not
And
even
it's
just slow-mo shots. Sometimes it's just like a camera pan, and the camera pan's entirely too long. It's like, I get it. I know where this scene is taking place. and it's like, man, like I was really hoping, you know, I was really hoping that with 4-hour-long movie, it would be 4 hours of stuff happening. They did add a lot of substantial stuff, but it wasn't 4 hours of stuff happening. There's a lot where nothing is happening. So yeah, otherwise, like, it's fine. It doesn't, like, unlike Zack Snyder's other movies, there's no, like, oh, they got the character wrong. That's like the biggest success, is that for once I feel like he did not get the DC characters wrong.
That's also good if he meant. Oh yeah, is that a boss we've already fought or?
Yes.
Okay.
It's either a boss we already fought. Oh, check the information just to make sure.
Okay. Yeah, it's just the gold guy.
And then the rest of the bosses are in the Eclipse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's go to the Eclipse.
Okay, let's get this crystal first, and then I'll do that.
Yeah. But yeah, like there are some actually great funny lines that fit the characters. So for example, when they go to the Bat Cave, Batman tells everyone, this is Alfred. I work for him. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you that. That's good. That's a good line. That is also fitting of Batman.
Yeah, let's get these like things first before we fight any bosses.
Okay, so then set a marker on them and then start from the middle. I would say set a marker for the waypoints first before the treasure spheres.
Yeah. Let's see, which ways are these? Iota, Theta, and Eta. Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Damn, look at my 1,000, like 1,100 offense. Oh, right, this is the
dungeon.
The dungeon.
So yeah, you had to make your way through this maze to get to those waypoints. By the way, this dungeon is a nightmare with the default ship, and I'm glad I did it. Like, literally anything kills you in one hit.
Oh shit. Wow, I'm dead.
Start over.
Angry Sora. I'm embarrassed at myself for that one.
It's right after I told you that this dungeon is a nightmare of the default ship too. Imagine that, Sam, but you die in one hit.
Wow.
That's what you have to deal with when you're going through this with the default ship. Well, let's go down.
Going a different way. Oh, I am level 60. It's not max level, is it?
No,
Or is
max level's like 100 or something.
I only asked because the icon changed.
Then you can go down here. Yeah. Are you actually going towards your marker? Because like,
I'm
keep
just kind
going
of
up and
exploring
stuff?
the dungeon right now, but because we never actually, because I did it real fast,
yeah.
if I remember correctly.
But the thing is, the treasure spheres and waypoints are mostly in the dungeon, so you'd still be exploring the dungeon even if you went towards a marker. And it's not like you can go directly there.
That's true. Looks like
That's the exit.
Yeah.
And you fought that guy before.
Yeah. All right, so I'm out of the dungeon. Which was...
You can also explore out of the dungeon. Like you can you can check to make sure the waypoint isn't outside the dungeon, but it probably is. It looks like it is. It looks like it's inside the dungeon.
That would make sense. Let's see if we can, like, yeah. It's either in the dungeon or it's on the other side of it. Oops. Did I get all the constellations, by the way? Like, did I get that one?
I think you got that one. I don't remember if you got the rest.
Let me see.
Let's see.
I think I got that one. Oops.
You gotta, it's not the right orientation.
Let's see.
Like, how do I put this? Like you see the this rightmost dot and then the topmost dot.
Yeah.
Those should be a straight line from bottom to top. Like this.
Let's see.
But you're too close now. And now you're upside down.
Yeah.
This is the right orientation, but you're not too close. But I think you might have... Check your information. Yeah, that's Ultros.
Okay.
You got Ultros. Did I ever explain to you about Ultros?
I think you might have. Yeah, this is... I think that's in the dungeon.
Okay, so then go back in. Ultros is a... you might want to exit this.
How do I do that? Oh,
Abandon the battle. Yeah, just make sure you're like on the very outside of this. Anyway, Ultros is a boss from Final Fantasy VI who he's an octopus with a silly face, and he is the source of a lot of jokes. Like, you haven't played like a mainline Final Fantasy, so
oh man. His it's hard to get back in without.
You could also just go back to the first waypoint.
I could. Let me see if I go in like this, will it put me directly on the boss? Probably.
You can also start from the bottom.
Start from the bottom now we're here. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. No, wait. I can't go down that far. Damn it. Let me see if I can... There we go. Okay.
Okay,
Did
good.
it. Let's go in the red directions.
Okay.
Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, so he's an octopus boss with a funny face. So one of the standout things with Final Fantasy, the things that made the gameplay unique, was the information window in the active time battle, which tells you what's happening. Like you do fire, and then on the like you or the enemy does fire auga, right? And you input the command, but it's because of the ATB, it doesn't come out like immediately.
Did I? No, I didn't. Why did it tell me I
No,
could
no.
walk to a new location?
They just have checkpoints in the dungeon
Oh.
that's specific to the eclipse. Anyway, so like you do fire auga, but it doesn't come out immediately because you go through the whole queue of actions first. When fire auga finally resolves, you'll know because on the top of the screen, the information window will say fire auga. It'll say the name of every attack. It'll be like fire auga, and you'll see character do fire auga, and then it'll be like, you know, white wind, and then the enemy does white wind, stuff like that. And one of the things that like, ooh,
Oh.
one of the things that made the series unique.
Oh.
What? Nice.
I gotta find some health. But yeah.
One of the things that made the series unique was that this system of there we go.
Yeah.
One of the things they would do is they would have dialogue in the what's it called, in the information windows, so characters can actually speak during battle. And you know, this is a time before voice acting, so that's like actually extremely important and impressive.
Yeah.
And Ultros used it in the funniest way. Like, he wouldn't use fire auga. You wouldn't see fire auga on the information window. You would see in quotations, so you know it's him saying it. Yeowch, seafood soup. Like, he says Yeowch, seafood soup. And then a fire spell would come out. Stuff like that. Now, the thing is that he also makes a bunch of very inappropriate jokes, and he is a pervert. So it's actually really funny that they referenced him in Kingdom Hearts. He's from Final Fantasy VI, which, for the record, is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Just putting that out there, not really relevant. But he also is recurring sometimes. He appears in some other Final Fantasy games, and he is what's it called? He was in Final Fantasy 13-2, for example. And Final Fantasy 13-2, you have like two main characters, Noelle and Sarah. Noelle's a boy and Sarah's a girl, and so like Ultros starts hitting on Sarah, but then Ultros sees Noelle and goes, "But this boy is even prettier than she is."
That's based.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, that's just the type of character Ultros is. It's just really funny that they reference him in Kingdom Hearts. That constellation is literally his sprite from Final Fantasy VI, just as a constellation. What's especially funny about him is that in battle you see like a giant octopus, but like outside of battle he is like smaller than the humans. And that's kind of a joke about how graphics work in classic Final Fantasy games, because you know, it might not be inside the dungeon, it might be under the dungeon. You can try that. But yeah, I was saying that in Final Fantasy games, this is another thing with classic Final Fantasy, is that the way the graphics work is that the players in in Final Fantasy VI specifically, the players have the same sprites both inside and outside of battle. But enemies have like have a completely different set of sprites for battle, and they are like all giant, like way larger than the players. Like you can have like a major character who's just like a regular human, and so he looks exactly like the party members whenever you fight him. But then you get into a boss battle with this character who's a major human, and suddenly they're like the size of the screen. That's just how Final Fantasy is. That's how the 2D games were. And it's especially apparent in Final Fantasy VI, because Final Fantasy VI was the first time that the players used the same sprites for inside and outside of battle. And so Ultros makes this funnier. Turn around. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, let's go under the dungeon. Here, yeah, Ultros makes this funnier because outside of battle, he is. Is that a treasure sphere?
Where?
Turn. I think it was like severely below you. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was just the stars.
There is this treasure sphere supposedly near this waypoint. So. Got him. I liked the Dreadnoughts level in Cage 2, but honestly, this is way cooler.
Because you can explore it.
Yeah.
And also, it's like a traditional dungeon, just in the gummy ship.
Yeah.
It's one of those ways in which the gummy ship feels more cohesive. Yeah, there you go. It's under it. Alright, one more waypoint after this. And also, there's a boss there. You can see the boss, right? Oh, I know where that boss is. I don't think you can access that boss yet, actually. You can try it.
Where is it? Oh, wait.
The one
there's a constellation
pointing
there.
below you. Oh. Okay,
That's, nice.
Yeah, so Ultros' sprite outside of battle is smaller than the player character, so he might actually just be a tiny octopus. But in battle, he's bigger than them, and I think that's on purpose.
That's funny.
And he's a recurring boss fight. He never dies, no matter how much you beat him. There is literally like, there's like a famous scene in Final Fantasy VI. You gotta zoom out.
Oh yeah.
There's a famous scene in Final Fantasy VI. No, you gotta like specifically like move away from the constellation and go below.
Let's see.
But yeah, there's this famous scene in Final Fantasy VI. It's the opera scene, and it's famous because of the actual opera. But one part that like people don't mention, and not, and I don't mean that in a why don't people talk about this way. It's just that you know, I don't really care about people not mentioning this part because you know, it's not what people find memorable about the scene, which is fine, whatever. Part of the opera scene in Final Fantasy VI is Ultros decides to sabotage the opera. Like you see the main characters are like watching the opera and they're in the audience or whatever. I don't think you should be going directly towards Constellation. You want those asteroids like out of the way. This might be a good angle.
Let's see.
Or perhaps you need to... Maybe you need to, like, go really high and look at it head on. High and far away. But yeah, they're watching this opera, and then they're in the audience scenes, but then they see in the rafters, they see Ultros.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. What is that?
Bismarck.
That's another ship from Final Fantasy. They see Ultros in the rafters, and he's like, he has like a cartoony, like 100-ton weight in front of him that he plans on dropping on the lead actors. And they're like, "Oh no, it's Ultros! What is he gonna do? He's gonna sabotage the opera." And you see you see Ultros, and he's like pushing the weight off the rafters, and he goes like, "Yeowch, this is really heavy. It's going to take me 10 minutes to push this." And then a 10-minute time limit appeared on the screen, and you had to go and chase Ultros down. And it's hilarious. And then when you get to Ultros, everyone falls off anyway, and sabotages the opera. And so like you just see Ultros and the main parties just fall onto stage, and then Ultros decides to fight you because he's like, "You ruined my plans to sabotage the opera," or whatever. But before the fight starts, you see the opera's conductor come up on stage and goes like, "Oh no, now my show is ruined. Well, whatever, let's make the best of it and start playing the music." And then the orchestra starts playing boss music. So yeah, that's the type of character Ultros is, and I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a proper appearance in Kingdom Hearts one day.
Is this just him again?
Let's see.
No. There's only one Ultros constellation.
I just didn't know if this was it.
Let's see.
I guess not.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is a new one. It's just you need to get a good angle.
Then we can go look for that boss.
Let's see.
Okay, too close. How come sometimes turning away doesn't work? Like I don't know if you've been watching me try to do it, but like
I haven't because I can't see your controller.
like if like you'll tell if I look like I'm constantly turning off and on my engines. Oh, is that what you were talking about?
The treasure sphere?
Yeah, this.
No, I didn't see that. When I said, "Is that a treasure sphere?" I just saw some stars in the background that I thought was a treasure sphere because we have a yellow background.
Yeah. Well, this is
So
an
that's
actual
what I
treasure sphere, so.
Okay, you gotta be aimed perfectly at these. The more of your bullets that hit these, the better. I got him. Tricky, right?
Yeah, this one's tough. Oh no, I'm getting shot at from other things. Come on. Yes.
Nice. First try.
Nice.
Let's see.
I think that
I gotta
killed
work
the
alchemy.
bit rate too,
Uh-oh.
but it's fine now. It's stabilizing.
Let's see.
Maybe go down a little bit. right now.
Let's see. Nice.
Nice. Omega constellation.
Is that all the constellations? Check information.
No, there's some in Misty Stream,
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. We'll get those later.
but I got all the ones in Eclipse, so
Okay. So all of the bosses are on the pyramid.
on the
You're
pyramid.
outside of the dungeon.
Oh.
The dungeon. The dungeon is a big diamond, not a pyramid, rather. They're so if you the diamond has 6 corners. One you already fought a boss in one corner. So look for the other 3 corners on the same. How do I explain it? Basically, just circle around the like. Okay, see this here? This 4-star. That's not a boss, but that is one of the enemies that you had to fight.
Okay, so I guess I'll fight them.
Yeah, this is another corner from the boss, and just circle around after you beat this. This is like one of the hardest mob fights, so careful. Then again, you have a good ship, so. 200 enemies. That's how many you had to kill. And that big swarm, that counts as 1. Okay, good. You killed it before it self-destructed. You might want to do your special weapon. Good thing we made a good ship.
Yeah, the ship is great.
That is a lot of enemy attacks. Kingdom Hearts is, funnily enough, like one of the only 3D bullet hells.
That's shocking, to be honest with you.
I was talking to Ari about this the other day. The reason why, like she was asking me about if there was any what's it called, shoot 'em ups that like switch perspective from like top down to behind view, and I told her like
Kingdom Hearts.
there aren't. I told her Kingdom Hearts, but I also told like especially Kingdom Hearts 2, but I also told her. Can you even think of any shoot 'em ups that are behind view besides Starbucks? Because there's just not that much 3D shoot 'em ups.
Ooh.
Yeah, see what I mean? How you have to.
Oh, it powers the. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you have two corners powered up
That's cool.
because you had to power one up in order to exit the dungeon first time. So yeah, this is a big puzzle actually. Well, not a puzzle, but.
It's an exploration thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so this corner you already did. So just keep going ahead. Cylindrical. The lighting from these lasers is really good.
Yeah.
Like the whole screen becomes reddish when you get near a laser. So this 5-star enemy on the left, that's another one. Another difficult mob fight.
This one even more difficult, allegedly. So now this is a take as many out as possible. I got hit.
Well, as long as you don't get dead.
True.
Remember when I sung This Is Halloween in Kingdom Hearts 1 and that got us a copyright claim?
Yeah. Oh, I got hit. I was doing really well. Oh well. Let's try it again.
It is hard. I did say it's one of the hardest mob fights in the game. For the gunship. For the record, I didn't even attempt these default ship. I did default ship until I was able to get to Keyblade Graveyard on my second run of this game. And then when it came time to do the extra gummy ship content again, I just went it was like, you know what, I'll just make a ship. The ship was mostly guns, which means I still didn't have that much HP. So, you know, it's not like I made it easy. Okay. Still on multiplier 2. You could potentially get an A rank. Okay, multiplier 1. There we go,
Nice.
A rank.
Almost killed exactly 200. That wasn't too bad. Definitely pretty hard though.
Yep.
Card. That's 3 corners. I just like the way this song starts.
It's epic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, is the bitrate fucking up again?
Yeah. Yeah, the bit rate.
Let me stop for a moment.
Okay, it's stabilizing. It's stabilizing. Okay, get to that fight. Ooh, Gummy Ship is hard on the internet.
Yeah, apparently.
You remember this
the
fight.
Supreme Warrior. Wow, I instantly died. Okay.
Yeah, you. It's actually a bad thing to get hit by bullets.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, this is just a stronger version of the boss fight that you have to fight in order to get into Toy Box. As you can tell, because it's the same model, but recolored pink, and now has like a bajillion health bars.
Yeah.
Also, the version you had to fight, you can feasibly dodge the bullets just by moving in a circle. You have to dodge roll for this one. I mean, you still had to dodge roll in a circle, but you had to dodge roll.
So dangerous.
If you manage to win this. Damn, Sam. Almost 2 minutes and you didn't even kill any enemies? SMH. You did kill an arm though. That's pretty good. Special weapons ready.
Oh my god. No! I was living on that sliver of health for an extremely long time. I was like, shit. I think he's beatable though.
Where's his health bar? There we go.
Oh wow, that instant kills. Okay. Good to know.
What, were you like, you know what? I'm gonna just take this hit.
No, I was just like... I thought that was a safe place to stand. It was not.
I love this enemy, dude. It is so clearly based on Zerg.
Yeah.
Like, even the arm cannon that it's using right now, I'm pretty sure that's based on the one that shoots tennis balls.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because you had to fight this guy to get a toy box.
God, imagine fighting Zerg as a boss in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh man, that would be amazing. Especially since there was a Zerg boss fight in the movie.
Yeah.
Rex lost to it. Like you see like Buzz's torso get blown off. It's kind of brutal.
Yeah. I remember that. I was like, holy shit. As a kid, I was like, I can't believe they killed Buzz.
Yeah, and then it turned out to be a video game.
I remember seeing that in theaters, and the whole theater was like, ooh, like there was like shock in the theater. Like, oh my god,
Oh,
Pixar.
man. I didn't ever saw them in theaters, but I can imagine that's probably a great moment in theaters.
I think I saw. I don't know if I saw Toy Story 1 in theaters, but I definitely saw the other two movies. Or other three. I keep forgetting there's a Toy Story 4. It's not like a meme. It exists. Although, if you want my honest opinion, I don't know if we've ever talked about this on Salmon Cam, but I mean, I liked Toy Story 4, but it's not.
We saw it
as-
together, Sam. We saw it together. We did talk about it because we saw it together. I was with you. I was with your family.
I thought.
Yeah, I do agree. It's not nearly as good as the other ones. It wasn't bad.
No, it was still a good movie. I enjoyed it.
It was still good.
But it's not as good as the other three. I don't really know if it needed to exist either. Like as a movie.
Yeah.
It would have been better as two movies. I feel like you could have split Forky and the Bo Peep thing into two things. It's a little weird having them both kind of in the same movie.
I did like Porky though.
Yeah, Forky was cool as a concept. I kind of wish the movie was more about him. I was way more interested in the concept of a forced toy kind of.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So okay, it's funny you bring that up. Forky was kind of hinted at in this game.
Interesting.
Because you remember what Sora when Sora and when they first entered the toy. When they first entered the toy, yeah, no right, unfortunately.
I think I
They
just
first
need a
entered the toy store, and Sora's like, "Why doesn't that one talk?" And Woody's like, "Maybe he hasn't realized it yet."
Oh yeah.
That's Google Chrome. So let's go. I think you either go on top or on bottom now.
Probably on top, considering that's where the camera was going. But let's find out. Oh wait, did I get this? There's a treasure sphere somewhere out here.
It's not below. Try above. Is that a treasure sphere?
That icon? Yes. The icon is definitely a treasure sphere, but like you said, it does
Check
not.
the zone map. Check the zone map. Yes, you are above a treasure sphere. You can turn the camera to see.
Is that the one I...
Turn the camera.
Okay. Ah.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, like the idea of a toy having to realize that they're a toy in order to like have conscious thought. They mentioned it in this game first. So it was probably Pixar like hinting at concepts that they wanted to explore in a future movie, and then they did because Toy Story 4 came out after.
Yeah.
Also, did you hear about Nomura's sort of egotistical approach to Sora appearing in Disney movies?
What?
He said that nice. He said that the way he sees it, Kingdom Hearts is canon. That Sora actually that each Disney character actually has interacted with Sora, which is a really weird thing to say when what's it called? Most of the Disney levels just adapt the movies entirely, and the movies clearly didn't have Sora in them. But like, whatever, dude. And so he brought that up to Pixar, and they didn't like that, and they said no. Toy Story is like a complete work. We showed everything we wanted to show. There was no Sora. That didn't happen.
Oh, so that's why they did like something that could fit between the plots.
Yeah, so they did Toy Story 2.5, as they call it, and like the original concept that takes place between movies. And after they came up with that, they were like, yeah, that's fine. So they were perfectly fine with now saying, yes, Sora did meet Woody and Buzz.
Oh, there's a treasure sphere up there. Let's first clear out this area. Don't want to get shot at while I get the treasure chest, because apparently that can happen. And there's another thing up there. But that's why I would love for Kingdom Hearts to, like, I would love for the Disney movies to actually acknowledge that Kingdom Hearts is canon. Like, God, like an Avengers style, like, seeing Maleficent in Pete would be fucking crazy.
Ooh, sniped.
Get sniped. My movement was predicted.
Get snippied. This is the top, right?
Yeah.
Nothing there?
Oh yeah, I guess not. Let me see. Yeah, I guess not.
Then I think you have to go to the bottom.
Like how they can't shoot me, because I'm behind them. What does the Space Armada do now that Xehanort is, like, dead?
I mean, realistically, it's not here anymore because he's dead.
I guess.
But
yeah.
you know, when you load your game, it loads before the final battle.
That's true.
Yeah,
Very
you
cool.
see, there's an enemy at the bottom.
Aww. That guy. Look at that worm. Oh, it's the Scarlet Shark. It's a harder version of the shark enemy. This is like a data battle almost. I'm sure he will fuck me up if I get close to him when he does that. That's a lot of health bars.
Uh-oh. A lot of bullets.
Dodged him. Not sure if I stops in 5 minutes. Hopefully I can beat him in 5 minutes. He's got a ton of health. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, let's cut here, I guess.
Yeah, let's cut it.
And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.